arrived in Hanoi and it's around 10 o'clock at night. We're making our way out to the old quarter where we've booked our hotel, and after checking in and dropping off our bags, we did a quick restaurant search and found this cute little pizza place still open. After dinner, we headed back to the hotel, but before heading off to sleep, we decided to book for a Klook tour. We booked for the Ha Long Bay day tour, so we had to wake up pretty early this morning for an 8:30 pickup. The tour cost around 140 Australian dollars for 2 people, which includes pickup and drop off from the hotel, and will be taken to 3 locations. It took about 2.5 hours to get to the harbour. We got onto the tour boat and got greeted with a hot towel, a drink and lunch being set out.
Is the dining room and the top deck.
After lunch, you could walk around the boat and make your way to the top for the lounge chairs and see the views. First stop is Sot Cave, the largest and most visited caves in Ha Long Bay. I would suggest you leave any heavy bags or items on the boat, as you have to join a line and then walk upstairs to enter the cave, and this can take a while. This particular tour is all self-guided. From here, we make our way back onto the boat and head towards Luon Caves. I would suggest you bring a change of clothes, as here is where you get to do the kayaking experience and head into Luon Caves and see the beautiful lagoon. Final stop of the day is T-Top Island. Here we were given 2 choices, to either sit by the beach or hike our way up to the summit and see the views of the bay. The views are breathtaking, but now it's time to get back down the trail on the boat and head back to Hanoi. Once back in Hanoi, we found a new place to have dinner.
Is this the sweet and sour? It's like a sweet and sour.
Food was delicious, but now is our time to walk through the old quarter and head back to our hotel and call it at night, as we're going to wake up tomorrow morning early and see the sights of Hanoi. It's another early morning here in Hanoi, and we're going to make the most of it as it's our last day here. Tonight we'll be taking another flight to Ho Chi Minh City. We checked out of the hotel and they were happy to store our bags for us until we return in the evening. They were also helpful to book a taxi for us to the airport. We also got a map from the concierge with places that we should see. First stop is Hua Lo Prison. It's about a 15-minute walk from the hotel, and there's no need to pre-book. You can buy tickets at the entrance. There's also the option of renting the audio headset to listen to while you explore the museum. What you see here is the original entrance gate to the prison. As you walk through the prison and enter into each room, you learn about the history of which party was in control. This is the room where the men were held, and the women were kept separately on the other side of the prison. Not only did they have group holdings, but they also had individual cell blocks. And here is the infamous guillotine at a near 4 meters high, used during the French era. We spent about an hour and a half here at the museum, but if you do rent the audio headset, that might take a little bit longer just to go through each clip. After the museum, we headed back outside and ordered a grab scooter and made our way to the Temple of Literature. The fee to enter the temple is around $2 Australian each person, and you can buy that before you walk in.
During the Chinese invade
After a beautiful walk through the temple, we're heading to our next stop. If you see this building here, it is the Presidential Palace. Unfortunately, it's not open to the public, so we're just having to pass through. The building in the far is the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum, but we're not going there on this trip, but instead to the Trang Quat Pagoda, the oldest Buddhist temple in Hanoi. The pagoda was built in 541 in the early Lin dynasty. It is free to enter the pagoda, but be mindful of the dress code. From the pagoda, we made our way to the Dong Swang Market, Hanoi's most famous and largest indoor market located in the Old Quarter. We spent some time here looking at all the stores and also finding some beautiful magnet souvenirs to take home. After walking around, we came across a food stall and decided to have a banh mian for lunch. And after a quick Google search, we made our way to the Phang Long Water Puppet Theatre to buy tickets for the next show. We got lucky that there were still a few tickets available, as the show normally sells out quite quickly. There was still 20 minutes till the show time started, so we decided to walk around the area and then come back. We are back getting our tickets stamped and heading up to our seats. The show was absolutely amazing, and if you're ever in Hanoi, I would definitely recommend you to see it. It's not something I expected to do today, but I'm glad I did. Unfortunately, the clock is ticking and we don't have much time left in Hanoi. So, from here, we'll make our way back to the hotel, pick up our bags and head off to the airport to our next destination. But, not without seeing a glimpse of the famous Hanoi train street. But here we are in a taxi on our way to the airport to make our way to Ho Chi Minh City. So don't forget to like and subscribe and keep up with my journey in Vietnam.